And action.
Hello and welcome to my movie. Today I will be answering the question, to what extent is it fun to be a 12-year-old Roman boy? I hope you enjoy. Even the rich Roman boy would have had a very different childhood to that of a poor free Roman. So I'll give you two sides of the inquiry. One of the rich boy,
Mum?
one of the poor boy.
Hello, I am Romulus. My father is a farmer, and I am a poor but free child of Roman.
First, a bit on being a slave, and then children of slaves.
It would have been no fun to be a slave child. By the time you were 12, you would have certainly been forced to work, possibly in some dangerous job, e.g. mining. And also, you could have been a victim of sexual abuse. But let's leave slavery aside and carry on with the main criteria. Back in Roman times, if the father of the child did not like the baby, it had the choice whether it lived or dies. Many babies were put to death because of this cruel rule. A typical Roman day for a child would have started off with the whole family worship to the gods.
Okay.
They had to sacrifice the nicest bits of their meal to the god's flame, even if it was their favourite bit of it. Then it would be time for school. Most children in Roman times did not go to school. Only quite rich families could afford to pay a teacher, so the poor boy would have had to stay at home and work.
I went to school. It's no fun being a worker.
On with it, you lazy boys.
Whilst the rich boys would stay at home and work. But if they didn't complete all the work that was set, they got beaten by their teachers until they learnt their lesson and became a true Roman. Lots of physical education was compulsory, but it would also have been lots of fun learning how to fight, read, swim, and use weapons. I would enjoy it, that's for sure.
However, rich or poor, it wasn't all fun and games. Every Roman child had a strict upbringing. Roman parents placed as much emphasis on academic as moral education. So children were expected to be obedient, self-reliant, respectful and clever. Personally, I think I'd find some of those rather tricky.
There was also the added pressure of following in your father's footsteps. If dad was a farmer, you learnt to plough.
And here he comes.
The lifestyle of a wealthy Roman was luxurious. They had central and underfloor heating, beautifully designed apartments, and of course slaves. No cooking, no cleaning, no anything, just relaxing. The Romans seemed to have an interesting and engaging education. The worst bit was the punishment and having to do exactly what your father said. But apart from that, it was fun. Being a poor Roman would have been tough, even if you were free. You faced challenges and difficulties throughout life. For example, having to work at the age of 11.
To conclude, being a Roman child would be fun if you were rich and free, but if you weren't, it'd be a lot more difficult. Thank you.